There is no time where spirit is concerned. When the soul is ready, the awakening comes, no matter how many years may pass.
Welcome back to Conscious Pathways. I'm Dennis. In our last episode, we followed Rip Van Winkle as he stepped back into a world that had moved on without him. He awoke with new eyes, but the world around him felt foreign. That moment of re-entry, that quiet shock of change, is one many of us recognize. Today we travel far beyond Rip's story to explore two ancient tales from different cultures. Stories that echo the same timeless truth. Awakening does not follow a clock. Sometimes it comes slowly, after a long slumber. Sometimes the world must change before we're ready to be seen.
Our first story takes us to ancient Israel. During a devastating drought, a man named Honi Honi the circle drawer, stood before his people and drew a circle in the dust. Stepping inside it, he declared, "I will not leave this circle until it rains." He prayed, clouds gathered, and a light drizzle fell. But Honi didn't move. "This is not the rain I asked for," he said. Eventually, the heavens opened. The rain came in fullness, drenching the dry land. His prayer had been answered.
Later, Honi met a man planting a carob tree. "How long until this tree bears fruit?" he asked. 70 years, the man replied. "Do you expect to live that long?" "No," said the man, "but just as my ancestors planted for me, I plant for those who come after." Honi sat beneath a tree, lost in thought, and as the story goes, he fell into a deep sleep.
He slept for 70 years. When he awoke, the tree had grown tall and strong. The city he once knew had changed, and the people no longer recognized him. Even the study halls he'd once taught in now spoke of Honi the circle drawer as a legend of the past.
Though alive, Honi felt invisible, like a spirit walking through time. He had awakened, but no longer belonged. Not every awakening is met with celebration. Sometimes it's met with solitude and the quiet task of integrating what we've become.
Now we journey to ancient Ephesus, in what is now Turkey. During the time of great persecution, 7 young men, faithful and afraid, fled the city and found shelter in a cave. They prayed for safety, for truth to endure, and there they fell into a divine slumber.
The cave was sealed, and time rolled forward. Centuries later, when the empire had changed and a more spiritual era had dawned, the cave was opened one more time. The 7 awoke, believing only a night had passed, but the coins in their pockets were relics. The city around them no longer looked the same.
And yet, unlike Honi, they were welcomed. They were recognized as signs, living proof of spiritual continuity, and they slept through an age of fear and awakened into a world more ready for the light that they carried. Isn't that what's happening now? As a collective, we've been in a kind of spiritual slumber, distracted, divided, disconnected from our deeper nature. But now, something's shifting. More and more people are waking up, asking deeper questions, letting go of old ways of seeing, and stepping forward with a light they may not even know they carry.
And just like the sleepers, we may be re-entering a world that feels unfamiliar. But the truth remains, we do not awaken by accident. We awaken when it's time, and when that time comes, even the smallest light matters.
So if you feel like you're just now stirring, if your heart is asking, where do I belong in all this? You're not alone. You're part of something bigger, a remembering that's been long in the making.
take a moment today to reflect. What light are you carrying? And what might it mean to let it shine, even if the world around you hasn't quite caught up yet?
In our next episode, we begin exploring what it means to live from the awakened space, not with perfection, but with presence. We'll talk about authenticity, courage, and the quiet strength it takes to live your truth when the world is still waking up.
Until then, trust your timing, honor your path, and remember, the soul never sleeps.